Will and Jada Pinkett-Smith, next topic. Last week was Jada Pinkett-Smith's 50th birthday. Arsenio Hall asked her this question.
What's on your bucket list? What you gonna do? Happy birthday.
Oh my goodness. That's funny. Do you have a bucket list? That's a good question. I actually do, but it's not physical. It's just not physical.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm right there with you.
I absolutely have a bucket list. I really want to learn how to love, but I know what it isn't.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just on the journey of really understanding what love is.
So she's been married to Will Smith how long? She's been married for how long to Will Smith? If my chick say that about me, how are you taking that? If your wife of 20 plus years says that about you, Johnny, how are you taking it?
Maybe she's broken inside.
Wait, what? Johnny always on the women's side. You're a panderer.
Nah, because you don't try to empathize with the person. You just hear something and you just look at it from your point of view. You don't know her. First of all, what is her definition of love?
Yeah.
That's subjective in itself.
Yeah.
And then number two, like, what is she may be in love, but she doesn't understand it. What is love? Like, what is this feeling?
That happened last week. This week, Will Smith did an interview with GQ. He was like, Jada never believed in conventional marriage. Jada had family members that had an unconventional relationship. They're basically in an open relationship. Will also said he had side girls too. Like side girls. She wasn't the only one. Remember that August Alsina thing happened?
Yeah, weird.
And
no one's talking about his side girls, but they want to talk about Jada's entanglement.
They signed NDAs on Will's
side. She wilded out.
Yeah, she
OD.
OD.
You can't. If you gonna have a side nigga, number one, don't bring him to the crib.
Don't let it be August Alsina.
You feel me? Like, if I have an open relationship, my girl is not coming up hugging on my girl. Like, I'm my wife. You're separate. I'm blasting you on the side, and I'm coming to my wife. Like,
This happened today. They bought an $11.3 million house. So I feel like this whole thing is nasty. This all was a rollout. This was planned.
For what?
You gotta look at marketing. So last week you did this. Will has a rebuttal in GQ. That takes that had to be planned ahead of time. You do music, so a rollout. So before your album drops, you might do something. I'm not sure what's dropping on their end, but you do it for attention.
Oh, you mean?
Okay.
You know, like, hey, our sex tape might drop. You know how that goes. So this might happen before the real thing drops. So you look at.
So why'd you bring out their house?
Look at the time. Look at the timeline. No, look at the
You're saying
timeline.
the house is a part of it?
It's a part of the rollout because it's like you look bad first.
So they bought a house.
$11 million.
No, is timing important to you?
But what is?
No, I get what you're saying. You're saying that like
It's timing. No, I want this nigga. No, I know you. We on the same page. Give me a hand.
Them buying a house, them making those public statements. That's all like a build up to something. Because like I see where you come from though, because like they've never really been in the news as much as they've been like in the past couple of years.
I understand what you're saying in terms of the GQ and her saying what is love, whatever bullshit. Yeah. But the house has nothing to do with anything.
Okay, I will break down. They've been quiet. So last week was her saying, "I don't know what love is at 50."
Yeah.
Clickbait. Like people are gonna be like, "Wait, what?"
Well, yeah,
this week,
sounds crazy.
Will gets his rebuttal.
Yeah.
We've been in an open relationship, kind of saves face a little bit.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, today dropped. You bought 11. So if you buy a house, that takes months to do. You're not just buying a house from. And look at the timing. Last week this week Will, today.
No.
It could also just be coincidental.
I know.
It's staged.
You see how you see how it could be staged. Last week this week this.
First,
what do you think about this, and what do you think about open relationships?
love is confusing because everyone's definition is different.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're that young, confused about what love is, you like don't even know who you are, etc. And you get married, start a family, like all that stuff, like everything big forever. Like, it's just like at what point? I feel like at some point they should just broke up, like just, you know, like because there's
but for them to be fair,
you can grow you can grow together and like learn those things together, but I just feel like if you're gonna like go to an open relationship, like you might as well just break up and figure it out separately instead of like staying together for that long. Like I don't see this. No,
I think personally for them it's more money than staying together. People will do that for the money.
It's more money.
You know what I'm saying? It's more for their brand, more for their. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to be the Will Smith divorced at 50, like typical, or Will and Smith for relationship goals? Even though people don't know what the fuck is going on.
But at the end of the day, when you have that type of money, staying together really doesn't make much of a difference.
Because you were with somebody separately. So
Exactly.
it's like,
And my whole thing is like people already know your business. So if you breaking up,
Do we?
Yes.
At
They
this
just
point,
admitted
everyone knows
everything.
They just did.
That's what I'm saying. We know their business. So at
They've
this
been
point,
said
if they want a divorce, people be like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
I'm not mad
You
at
feel
that.
me?